Hello, hello, beautiful soul tribe. Welcome to Ascend with Me Tarot. My name is Dawn. I'm here to do a collective reading. I want to do a reading called Fated Life versus Destined Life. Okay, so it's going to start off with a 3-card pull from the Starseed Oracle deck, and we're gonna build a reading from there. Okay, soul tribe. So use your own discernment. Only take it if it resonates with you. I don't know what's going to come up, but I'm excited to find out, okay? Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you so much for your support. I love you guys. You're amazing. I'm going to ground myself. If you'd like to join me, please do. All right, soul tribe. Let's see. I need a bigger desk. I know I keep saying that, and maybe I'm gonna end up getting me one because, man, I got cards everywhere, y'all. I got shelves and I got cards everywhere. I love cards. Anyways, all right, so let's get started. Father God, Holy Spirit, beautiful archangels, ancestors, higher beings, thank you for this opportunity to tap into a message for my beautiful Soul Tribe Collective. I ask that you bring a message forward of the highest vibrational frequency to bring us some truth, clarity, confirmation, healing energy. Thank you so much. Archangel Michael, please put a white light of divine protection around myself, my Soul Tribe, this reading, and I thank you. Amen. All right, guys. So this first card that we're going to pull is called The Fated Life. And this is going to talk about the ego, the obvious life, okay? So let's see, so this is the life that we're moving out of ego in regards to. The second card we're going to pull is the Destined Life, okay? The Call of Your Soul. And then the third card that we will pull is the Bridge. So these are the leaps, the challenges, or decisions that we have to face, right? The change or the action that we're going to be called to make to leap from the fated to the destined life. All right, so what is the first card that you want to pull here? Speaking of the fated life, the call of the ego, the obvious life, spirit. What is the call of the ego? The fated path. What is that speaking about for my Soul Tribe Collective, please? Sit. Okay. Activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you are led, well and orca leaders. We got 3 here, y'all. Well and orca leaders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Okay, and then earth school, which this earth is a school, right? We're in school. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Okay, so this is the fated life, right? This is the energy. So this is what I'm getting. We literally come to earth. Earth is this powerful place, right? It's energetic. It's almost like it's like an energetic power source, right? This earth is. We come to this earth to face doubt and conflict and fear and different strife, different lessons in love, lessons in pain, lessons in overcoming, lessons in defeat. We come here and we go through all these different life lessons, and it's for our soul's growth, right? We're here for higher learning, to learn what our soul song is, to align with the frequency of that sound, that soul song, by diving deep, okay? Or we stay asleep, we still go through all of this energy, but you don't wake up to what it is. You know what I mean? You feel like you're just kind of walking through the world. You feel like you're just here to live a life, right? You're just here in the physical, and life is what it is. Some days are good, some days are bad. I'm here to raise a family. I'm here to have a job. I'm here to, live until I don't live anymore type thing. Breathe until I don't breathe anymore. And it doesn't really matter what I do between now and then, as long as I'm just getting through every single day, right? And so it's like Spirit's telling us Earth is a school. That's why we come to Earth, to be activated, to activate our soul song, to teach us how to see beyond the physical, right? To perceive with eyes of spirit, right? A higher vision versus the 3D matrix vision where you're just you're born, you live, you fit into society, and then one day you die, kind of thing, right? It's more than that, but that's what that's talking about. Let's see, what is our destined life? What is our destined life here, Spirit? The call of our soul is to be cracked open. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. That's why we go through trials and tribulations. We hit rock bottom so that we will surrender and alchemize life, not just keep going through trial after trial, tribulation after tribulation, in this survivor mode, in this victim mode. We're not victims, we're students of life. We're students of soul. So we come here to step off the fated path into the destined path by hitting rock bottom and being broke open. And then as we do that and we alchemize and we come back into our soul song, we rediscover our soul song. Okay, we align with the frequency of our soul song. That brings us back into alignment with the hidden secrets, the lost wisdom, our star ancestors, okay, our star family who are always with us. I call them spirit, right? Some people call them ancient masters. I mean, there's so many different things, but they're present, they're ever present, okay? But destiny is for us to discover these hidden secrets of the lost wisdom, to learn how to look deeper than our physical senses, deeper than our physical experiences. It's about being cracked open to come back into an alignment with your star self, your lineage, your star lineage. All right. Let's see what the bridge is. What's the bridge? The bridge is to remember your soul's plan. And look, the fated life versus destiny life. To remember this, okay? This is what the reading's called, right? Fated life versus destiny life. And that's what Spirit pulled, right? The bridge is to remember. You can stay stuck in a life that's fated, or you remember, okay, the lost secrets, the wisdom, your soul song. You remember that you're here to learn and grow and not just survive or be a victim of the physical 3D matrix world. You're not here to conform, right? You're here to remember. This is how you cross the bridge. You remember your soul's plan. And then we've got, longing for home, homesick for the stars, and then you start longing to go home. Hyreth. Okay, longing for home, longing to return and unite with your soul family, your true soul family, your star ancestors, okay, your star lineage, your star ancestors. So we remember our soul's plan. So we have to wake up and remember the plan of our soul, why we're here. We're here to break illusion, break free from illusion. That's why it says be in this world but not of this world, right? We long for home, homesick for the stars. Wow. And the biggest way that we do this is we set boundaries as we're in this world. We don't become entangled with one another through attachment, okay, through codependency. You got the love, okay? Codependency and boundaries. It's like we become entangled in one another in this school, this earth school. Okay? And we become afraid to say yes to change, right? We start integrating into feeling like this is home. This is home for now, but this isn't home. This is school, right? this earth, it's like being at boarding school, right? When you're a boarder at a boarding school, you live at that school, right? You have a room at that school, but that's not your home. It might feel like home while you're there, but it's not truly your home, right? You're never going to forget where your family and your home truly are. So that's how we should perceive this earth experience, right? Spirit saying, remember your soul song. Remember that you have a plan. Your soul made a plan here. Your plan was to wake up from the faded life and to reunite with what is your destiny. Your destiny is, it cannot be changed. It's your destiny, right? I feel like fate can be changed, but destiny cannot, right? Is kind of what I'm getting. Anyway, so we got to go through life lessons to see the bigger picture, to get the big picture thinking, right? To become visionary, inspired ideas. It's like coming here to learn all we can learn, to become inspired in this human form, right? Remembering who we are, waking up to our soul's plan, finding the hidden secrets, the hidden treasures, the lost wisdom, and then reuniting, taking that wisdom and reuniting with our star family. It's almost like in order to be united with your star family, you have to, it's like your energy, your frequency, your wisdom, your knowledge has to align. It has to be universal. It has to be it's got to be unified with your lineage. Does that make sense? You know what I'm trying to say? And that's why you're here in school. It's like earning your spot in the family kind of thing is what I'm getting here. Anyways, so let's look a little bit deeper here. Let's go to the gateway of light activation. Since we're in Earth School, let's talk about it. All right, so let's talk about this first group, Spirit, the Earth School. So we come to Earth to become activated, to remember our song, our lineage, like where do you come from, right? You wake up to your soul song. My soul song is love and compassion, okay? My soul song is unity, acceptance, right? And it's taken me a long journey to remember that part of myself. That is my essence of who I am, okay? Kindness, things like that. So we have to go through situations that are going to trigger us or deal with people that trigger us to realize it's like test time when you get triggered in those moments. But anyways, Hathor light codes. So light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. So we come here to recall our power, to upgrade our power, to upgrade the light, like to gain more light within ourselves, within our soul selves. That's why we're here in school, to upgrade our system, to recall our power from entanglements, I'm hearing. What is this middle energy, the destined path speaking about? Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Inner earth, strength and security, laying foundations. Inner earth. This is about, as you're here and you're upgrading your light code, you're upgrading the light codes of the earth, right? You're anchoring certain energies into this earth. When you step off your fated path into your destined path, no matter what you're going to go through, you're going to feel strength and security as you lay these building blocks, these foundations. As you find these hidden secrets, you're going to feel secure, okay? You got to have strength. So some of these hidden secrets, it's like these understandings, this wisdom that we gain, it's not going to line up every single moment with what the world sees, perceives, or believes. You got to have the strength to stand strong in your light codes. You got to have the strength to recall your power over the illusion of belief, false belief, or past belief. Beliefs that are meant to be stumbling blocks on the path of soul recognition. What about this last category? Okay, angelic attunement, fulfilling soul contracts, energetic shift. Okay, so this is how we bridge. The bridge is, okay, we are here to step from fate into destiny by remembering our soul plan. We long for home. We're all homesick. We miss the divine realm. As we're here, we all have this innate craving within us, this hopefulness, right? Everybody was hoping for heaven, hoping for the stars. Everybody knows there's more out there than what we've been shown to believe, or what we've been taught to believe when we look up at them stars, right? It's about coming into attunement with your angelic energy, in your faith in the divine support, your faith in the divine realm, and that you're always supported, and being brave enough to speak this, your truth, as your truth is revealed to you. Voice activation, speak up about it. Speak about the angelic realm. Speak about the divine support. Speak about this wisdom that you've gained. Okay? That's what we're meant to do, to fulfill soul contracts with one another. We're the students and the teachers of this earth. When you're in this earth, right, you're a student, but you're also a teacher. And we teach one another through these soul contracts, and we teach each other how to remember who we are, how to truly remember the truth of who we all are. Okay? Soul contract activation. And as we do that, that shifts the energy for the whole planet. It shifts the energy for your lineage, your starseed lineage, right? You get new information as you go through each shift, and you end an old cycle. So as you're closing out old karmic cycles, old karmic contracts, you've learned all you could from it. You've taught those that you were connected to all that they could learn from you. And we can't be afraid of the change, because the change is the shift. That's the energetic shift. And so in order to have new information, right, in order to be immersed in the light even more, you're going to have to accept the shifts, accept the changes, and do it with strength and security as you lay new foundations. That's how you walk a destined path versus a fated path. They're saying the fated path, you're afraid of change. You feel like you're just in this world, right? You feel like you're in this world to survive it, right? You forget to thrive. You get stuck in certain patterns or entanglements with other people, and you're afraid of change. And so you get stuck in this fated pathway until you wake up and you remember who you are. You remember your own individual soul song. When we leave here, we leave here individually. We don't leave here in big old groups together. You don't leave with your children. You don't leave with your partner. You don't leave with your parents. When it's your time to go, we go individually, right? That's important to remember. It's about your individual soul growth, your individual soul song. Okay? We're here to share our experience with one another. We're here to strengthen one another, help one another gain their own security in the foundations we're laying. We're here to lay secure foundations with one another, okay? To help one another remember, Spirit's saying. But we're not here to be entangled and afraid to move, afraid to shift through energy. We're not here to hold on to one another through codependent energies, right? We're here to shift the energy, to accept new information as it comes in. And you will always, as you end one cycle, you will always gain new information. But if you're stuck and you're scared to end old contracts, old cycles, okay, that's the fated plan. You become stuck in a certain energy, and so no information will come in towards you. But as you do shift, you become activated and aligned with your angelic frequency, your angelic energy. The more you shift through this life, the more you're willing to trust in a higher power, trust that your star family, even if you can't see them, they're your angelic guides. They're with you at all times. They're never gonna disappoint you or let you down. You can never disappoint them or let them down. Okay? You remember who you are and you make the shift into destiny is what I'm seeing. We can't be afraid of the forbidden knowledge, right? There's nothing forbidden, I'm hearing. The world, like there's, right? They want you to think that certain knowledge is forbidden, but that's not the truth. Okay? The truth is you're here to gain knowledge. You're here to gain wisdom. You're here to enhance old wisdom and knowledge and to add to those things. It's all about the I am presence. It all comes back to the divine realm, remembering the divine realm, right? Remembering the divinity within yourself, that connection that you have with the divine self, with the divine realm, with your ancestral lineage here, your starseed lineage. Okay, the more you immerse yourself in light and you go through your changes, your shifts with love and peace and hope and joy and high expectancy energy within self, the more of the light you can embody and the quicker you're going to have this light body activation and you're going to be able to access the divine within. What does that mean? When we access the divine within, Spirit, let me go to another deck. Hold on. I want to go back to this Starseed deck, what I do with those cards. Okay, so activating the divine within. I am presence. Light body activation. Accessing the divine within, Spirit. What do you want to say about that? The void. Stop. Embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. That's where we're at. Let's look at that little speck of light, right? Let me find this book. Hold on, y'all. What did I do with it? I might not have gotten... Did I get it out? Yeah, okay. The void. Let's read about the void. Because it's like you have to grow the light, right? You have this little speck of the divine within you when you come into this world. And then you go through the world and you have to, your job is to walk through this learning experience, this school of life, this earth school, and not let your light dim more and more, but to let your light grow. Grow in love. Grow in peace. Grow in forgiveness. Grow in compassion. Grow in empathy. Okay? Grow in faith. Okay? So it's about growing the light, in being in the void, but being strong, having the strength to continue to let the light grow, even though you may be in the void, right? Is what I'm getting. Let me see if I can find that. Do you want me to read that one, Spirit? If so, let me find the... Oh, this book's so frustrating. Hold on. Well, that's basically what the void's talking about. So we're gonna... I can't find it in here. So let's go to another card. And realizing that your light only comes from the divine realm, right? That speck, that divinity, that speck of light, that is your divine self. You're meant to grow your soul, grow your light. Okay? It's like this is your soul when you come here. Okay? And every time you incarnate, you come back with a little bit more light, but it's because of the life that you walked. Whether you're consciously aware that you were learning lessons or not, your soul knows, right? But in this lifetime, the lifetime that you're going to activate your I am presence, your light body, you're going to be consciously aware as you're in that life, as you're in this school, this schooling, right? Whatever that life is that you become consciously aware of this, right? That's when you're ready to access the divine within. Your light body has been activated to such a degree that you can remember home. You can remember a lot of hidden secrets and lost wisdom. Okay? Forge, don't follow. And then you're able to pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. You become the leader of your creations, right? It's like stepping into the I am presence to show up in a positive way in this world. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, and integration time. Okay, let's read about that. Okay, so yeah, that's what I just said. You start out in the void with a speck of light. That's your soul. And every lifetime you incarnate, your job is to go through your schooling, okay, have your soul growth, do your study, learn your life lessons, okay, dive deep to remember your song, use the power of the earth, the energy of the earth to help expand your power, to help add to yours, right? And then when you finally get to this point where your light body is about, you're ready to activate your light body, right? That's, you're stepping off the karmic fated path into your destined path. You're paving a new path. You show up as a leader in this world instead of just a follower. You're not conforming to this world, right? You become the teacher more than just the student at that point too. You're consciously aware. You go through a spontaneous awakening to the blue flame, and then it's time to integrate all that you've learned. So let's see what this blue flame is talking about. One second. The blue flame. I guess Spirit wanted me to read this because I went straight to the page. This is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary when we're going through it alone. Yep, I went through this, y'all, recently. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences, with those going through them being treated with tender care. The blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical Kundalini awakening and deep DNA healing. Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it's much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. That's the truth. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate. An awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded. If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process never ends. Treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes you're going through. Okay, and here's the mantra. I allow myself to surrender to the awakening process that's right for me. I take things slowly and integrate my experience each and every day. So it's not about that, and that's what I'm getting from this too. It's like not about going through this life we call this schooling we call life, right? And just going through your life, being born, living a life of conformity, living a life of, no deeper meaning or understanding the lessons, thinking you're surviving or you're a victim, right? You can go through that life and stay asleep or you're going to, I feel like you're going to go through this. Maybe we go through an awakening in all our lives. I don't know, but you're going to go through an awakening and you're going to integrate the life, integrate the life's lessons. Pay attention to the deep lessons that you've gone through, your experience. Okay? Trust in the divine presence, the divine realm. Trust in angelic guides, your starseed guides. Trust that this is not your home. You have a home outside of this earth. Okay? We all do. But in order to reach that home that we long for so much, we first have to have this light integration. We have to integrate the light in our souls. Not just come here, live a life, collect the light, and then pass from this life, and then not integrate that light. So we come back and we have to do it all over again. That becomes a karmic pattern, they're telling me. right? When you don't integrate the light during a lifetime, you don't have your awakening during that lifetime, you don't integrate it, you don't learn, you just survive it. You collect all the light and the energy for your soul, but you have to integrate all that you've learned. And maybe we just integrate it in one lifetime. I don't know. Maybe you've collected all this wisdom, and that's what the remembering is about. It's lifetime after lifetime, the things that you've collected, your soul has kind of stored that light within. But until you integrate that light, you don't ascend, kind of thing, right? It's like that's the key point, is integrating so that you can have your light body activation. We may be immersed in the light as we walk these fated pathways. We continue to be immersed in this light, okay? We're calling in power to ourselves. But the true light body activation and accessing the divine within and coming out of the void doesn't happen until we integrate what we've learned, until we can hold that light within ourselves, okay? That's when we forge a new path and we be the leaders. We become the leaders of whatever it is we choose to become leaders of, I suppose. Whatever we came here to claim leadership of, whether it's your own soul, your own path, or if it's a seat in your higher selves count, like in the council of the higher selves. I don't know. Okay, I'm sure it's different for a lot of us. We all have our own reasonings for wanting to integrate the light, okay? We all have our own path to forge, our own souls to expand, our own understandings of the divine to come to know and understand, right? And to bring wisdom and gain wisdom about. So that's what I'm seeing, you guys. I don't know if this is I'm still learning, so maybe I can only know what they reveal to me from at the time they reveal it, right, you guys? So bear with me. I'm in this process of learning, and I'm definitely going through a spontaneous awakening, and that stuff is rough. I feel like I'm coming up. It's a continual process, but I feel like I got a lot of it. It's not as scary as it used to be, is what I'm trying to say. When it first happened, it was freaking me out. I didn't know, right? I didn't know what I was going through. I didn't understand the process, right? I was still in that victim mentality, thinking that it was happening to me and not for me, kind of thing. And so Spirit's been working on me and helping me to change my perception around that. I guess that's me. As we change our perception and gain deeper wisdom about our experience, that's us integrating, right? That's us kind of holding on to that light. And the more we integrate, the closer we get to our light body activation, I'm hearing. Okay? But I want to read out of the Hero's Journey for us. Dream Sanctuary, which is an 8, which speaks about karma, karmic fated pathway, or stepping onto your destined divine pathway, I'm hearing. So it's about attending to the simple things, right? Just letting life be beautiful and simple, and lessons. Everything is a lesson, right? Everything in life is a lesson and a blessing. Lessons become blessings and blessings become lessons, right? Let everything be simple, Spirit's saying, and integrate. Okay? Yes, it's about, as we're going through these lessons, we're asleep, and then we go through our awakening. We start integrating the light during these phases of our awakening, okay? It says, at dusk we encounter an elderly lady and her beagle hiking towards us, teetering along on a walking stick. She wore a motoring cap and clutched a bunch of wildflowers. I said hello and asked her where she was going. She replied, I don't even know. She said, I am already there. Wow. Your sleep zone is your dream sanctuary, and yet you take it with you wherever you roam. In fact, you are a dream sanctuary. You are a dreamer, and your presence provides a sanctuary for you and everyone who approaches you on the path of life. Your dream zone is the orbit in which you spin, dance, live, and love. Attend to the simple things to ensure harmonious flow in all your relationships, and you will sleep and awaken each day with a smile on your lips. Take inventory of anyone you need to forgive or to whom you owe an amends. Identify the attachments and behaviors you'd be better off dropping and release them. Resolve clutter. Make room for success, happiness, prosperity, and brilliant ideas to swoop in and embrace you unencumbered. So it's like, yes, the school, this is all lining up with Spirit, what Spirit's been teaching me about letting go of attachments, releasing with forgiveness and compassion. Okay, it's almost like when you're asleep, you don't realize that your existence, your life, your world it's your dream. It's like your own little show. Okay, even though others are a part of it, you get to choose which players, which actors are going to be part of your dream, of your show. Okay, so you can have a positive experience or a negative experience based on your level of remembering, understanding, your level of attachment, your level of self-love and acceptance. Okay, your level of resentment or forgiveness. It all determines what your dream is, what kind of dream you're going to dream here. Are you going to have a beautiful grand show with a great finale? Are you going to have a show full of chaos, right, and drama that's triggering yourself? A show that you don't even want to watch, really, right? You're in control, Soul Tribe. You truly are in control, and it's about integrating the light within yourself, holding enough light within yourself that your power is your power. You don't need, right, as you choose the players in your show, the players that you're allowing in your dream, and you're releasing the ones that do not serve your highest good, that do not resonate with the light you hold within, right? That one, anyways, you grow, you expand is kind of what I'm getting here, okay? So the symbol of this card's talking about your ability to connect to both the physical and metaphysical worlds, i.e. dreams and waking reality. Dreams of your bed or bedroom often symbolize your most vulnerable, authentic, transparent, sensual self. This dream may be a message to indulge in a much-needed break from the intensity of your hero's journey so you can re-emerge refreshed, invigorated, energized, awake, and ready to be the hero you came to be. Here's the mantra. I am safe and free to be energetically and physically naked in my bedroom and beyond. So your sleeping state, right? Your sleeping fated pathway. You're asleep on the fated pathway. Okay? You're in your life's lessons. You're learning. Your soul's growing. It's calling in the light. You're trying to remember your soul song so you can wake up and share that song with your star ancestors, okay? Who are then able to share the hidden secrets with you. The more of the light that you integrate, the more wisdom and secrets that are going to be revealed, the more you can shift through the energy, not be afraid of change, but embrace change, feel safe and secure through all change. Okay, the more you're going to remember of home, right? The more you're going to be activated in alignment with the angelic realm. The more you're going to long for home and be homesick for the stars too. Okay, let's talk about that, Spirit. Tell me about us being homesick for the stars. I mean, once we have this full body integration, do we get to come home? Do we get to unite? What is this? Okay, let's see. Yeah, once you have that full, you get a star blessing. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. So, yeah, it's like once you come out of the lower, it's almost like your starseed family can't even like recognize you in this earth school because you're in the void. Your light is like a speck. But the more that you go through your life lessons, these fated pathways, and you are asleep, the more you go through that and you hold on, you build, it's like building your light to become a star so you can shine, so they can recognize you and see you is what I'm getting. And once you have a certain level of integration, you have a divine I am presence then, right? You're activated. Your light body becomes activated. Then you are. You remember you're a star. I mean, a real star here, okay? Maybe stars aren't exactly what we thought they were. I know one of my friends showed me a star under a microscope one time, and it freaked me out because it literally looked like this what cells look like when they, like your body cell, when they put them under microscopes. That's what a star looked like under a. Anyways, it was weird, but it just kind of reminded me of our body, our physical bodies, and it says we're stardust. I don't know, guys. Your body is a shell. The true essence of you is this light that you hold within yourself. And the more that you can add to that light as you go through this earth school, the more you can anchor into your soul self, okay, the brighter your light will shine. And once, I don't know, it's like once they can recognize you and see you, your ancestors, the angelic realm, the divine realm can recognize you because your light is shining. It's no longer a speck in the void. You're no longer just a speck in the void, but look, you're lighting up the whole sky. That's you can be seen. As you push through, it's like you got to push through the void to be seen. And how you push through is the energetic shifts. And how you go through the energetic shifts is through this school we call Earth. And these soul contracts that trigger you to grow, that trigger you to heal, okay? That trigger you to remember who you are. As you remember who you are and you integrate more and more of the light as you move through dark things, right? You don't let the darkness snuff out your light. You let your light integrate. You let your light grow and you integrate it with peace, love, joy, divinity within self, right? Love, balance, emotional, mental, spiritual balance. When you're out of balance, it's like these things can take away from your light. But when you're in balance, okay, you're in control, you're consciously aware, you're heart conscious, mind conscious, soul conscious, then you become like this nebula I'm hearing, this beautiful bright light that can be seen by your star brothers, by your true star ancestors. Where's that card? I don't know. Star, yeah, by your star ancestors. Look, see them? They're looking at the lights. They're like these huge beings, and they're seeing your light. Your light starts out as just a little speck among millions and billions and zillions. Your light, I'm hearing, starts out as a speck among eternity. Okay? And it remains a speck until you integrate and go through the shifts. So you stay on this is the fated pathway, this is the destined pathway. And we're all going to remember one day, I'm hearing. It's all about remembering. And we truly are eternal. You are eternal. Life is eternal, but it's not this physical life. This physical life is an eternal, never-ending story, karmic cycle, yes. But it's actually not to harm us or hurt us or because we've done something wrong. It's to integrate us. It's to teach us. It's to help us grow our light. It's to help us come out of the cosmic womb, right? This is like us being in the cosmic womb. And then we become born. We become reborn. And as we become reborn, we're able to be seen. Our light shines and lights up the sky. And look how it threads out to others. Anyways, wow, that's beautiful, Spirit. Thank you. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me for this conversation. I don't know if anybody agrees with me or disagrees. I don't know. That's what Spirit's showing me, okay? It's truly what Spirit's been revealing, and I believe that. It's almost like becoming the sun. You becoming the sun, okay? Wow. Wow, this is really good. All right, love you guys. Bye.